welcome to another Wise Maths and Science video. ABC is a right angle triangle. It says AEC and ADB are straight lines. ED is parallel to CB. Prove that triangle ABC is similar to triangle ADE. Now, first and foremost, what we're going to do is recognize that the ABC is the larger triangle and ADE over there is the smaller one. So what we're going to say, both, so point number one, we're going to say both triangle ABC and triangle ADE share angle DAE. So that's this one over here. So that both those triangles share this one over here. Okay, so the next point, what we're going to do is we're going to look at this particular point, ADE. So let's go back over there. So we'll look at this ADE and ABC, and we can clearly see from here it's connected through this over here. If you look carefully along here and along here, it's a parallel line over there connected to a transversal line. So therefore these two are equal as well. Okay, so we're going to say angle ADE is equal to angle DBC, and the reason it's going to be corresponding angles are equal. Okay, so I'm going to write that down. So write it down. Corresponding angles are equal. Then what I'm also going to do is, using the same rule over here, I want you to recognize that AED and ACB are also going to be the same, because these are also connected to you've got a parallel line connected to a transversal, so therefore these are also corresponding, so that it's going to be angle AED is equal to angle ECB, and it's the same rule. It's basically linked to the same rule over there. Corresponding angles are equal. Okay, then finally what we can say as, and we can go back and say as both triangles have the equivalent angles, these triangles ABC and ADE must be similar. Okay, so the next part over here, let's have a quick look of it down here. It goes on to say, prove, it says ED is 20 centimeters, it says CB is 30 centimeters, AC is 18 centimeters. Work out the length of EC. So to work out the length of EC, it's just this little part over here. That's what we're looking for. So what we're going to be doing then is, how about if we work out what AE is? So let's work out what AE is. AE, so I'm going to write it down over here. AE is part of the smaller triangle in relation to ED, is equal to AC, which is a corresponding length in the larger triangle, is equal to BC. So let's fill in the numbers over there. AE, that's what we're looking for, so let's write that down. AE is equal to, what's the length of ED? ED is 20. AC is equal to 18, and BC is equal to 30. So let's cross multiply, so therefore AE is equal to 18 multiplied by 20 all over 30. These two cancel each other out. Let's go back over here. Let's cancel that out, and let's cancel that out, and you'll be left over here with a 2. Let's put this over here. You're left with a 2 over there, and you're left with a 3 over here. So let's carry that on. Therefore AE equals 36 over 3, which works out to be 12 centimeters. Now the question's actually asking us for EC. Now how do we work out EC? Well, EC over here is going to be AC minus AE. Okay, so therefore EC is equal to AC, which happens to be 18, minus AE, which we just worked out, which is 12, and therefore EC works out to be 6 centimeters. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe, as it gives me encouragement to make some more videos. Thank you and goodbye.